to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full phase of sorry, excuse me, a full phase using only e.l.f. products. So I have here on the bed all the things that I'm going to be using. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to go ahead. I already have my face moisturized and my lips done. I already have my lips moisturized, so let's go ahead and just jump right into the video. I'm gonna start with moisturizing. For moisturizing, I bought the e.l.f. primer, poreless face primer. It's clear. It's supposed to give you a matte finish, a long-lasting matte finish, and it also is supposed to help you with the appearance of enlarged pores, fine lines, and shine. It's infused with tea tree oils and vitamin A and E to help your skin look youthful. So sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and put this on. Also, I'm going to put a little twist to it. I know I've seen a lot of these kind of videos and people usually just put on the products and they see how they like the makeup looking, but I'm going to go ahead and do a first impressions on it and see how everything lasts throughout the day apart from that. So let's go ahead and start priming the face. I like the little bottle. It looks really fancy even though when you touch it, the cap feels really cheap as it is. But the bottom part doesn't feel too cheap, which is nice for $6. It comes with a little pump, so I like that too. It makes it easier to control how much you put on your fingers. And it comes out white, but it's supposed to be clear, so let's see how that goes. It smells really minty. I like the way it smells. Even I put too much on. Right now, let's go on to putting on the moisturizer, and I'm going to use my beauty blender to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. For foundation, I got the shade Buff, and I got the Oil SPF 15 sunscreen flawless finish foundation. So pretty much it just has a 15 SPF for sunblock-ish, and hopefully this is my shade. Let's go ahead and try it out. So this feels really nice. It's really heavy, and it actually feels like really nice glass. The only thing that feels cheap on here is the cap, but it doesn't feel too cheap either. So and it comes in a little pump. I love that. I like that a lot better than just having to squeeze something out. So let's go ahead and put that on the top of the hand and then grab it with the beauty blender. And I am using a moist beauty blender because that's how I like to use my beauty blender. It looks like it'll be my shade. And it also looks really thick in consistency, so let's hope that it won't make my pores look too weird. Oh, it's actually my shade. I like that. It is definitely not full coverage. It's more medium coverage, but it's still okay. Alright, so I really like the way that this makes my skin look. The only issue I have with it is that it really patched it onto this area right here that I have a lot of dry skin, and it's really bad acne there. It's not really bad acne, but I have a lot of little pimples there, and I kept grabbing onto that a lot. But it does layer up really nicely. I put some more on right here where I have a couple scarrings, and it covered it up a little better than it was at first. Other than that, I don't really have any spots that really are bad with scarring. So I am liking the way that it looks overall, except for that little spot. And yeah, let's continue on with concealer. Okay, for concealer, I got the... Oh, that's not a concealer. For the concealer, I got the concealer and highlighter duo, so hopefully it's good. It says it's only for the under eye, but I'm gonna use it for under eyes and to highlight the areas that I want it to. So let's go and see how that does. And I'm actually not going to use the highlighter that comes in this duo. I'm going to use the highlighter, a different highlighter that I got, but I'll swap this one for you guys too so you guys can see it. Not swap, swatch. It comes like this, and then you hold this whole part right here for the wand, and then this little part comes out. So let's go ahead and put that under the eye. Oh, that might be a little light for me. And I'm not liking how it feels kind of sticky. I'm not liking that. I'm really not liking this concealer and how it's going on. It just looks really weird. And it feels sticky. My Maybelline is a lot better than this. And this was actually $3, so it wasn't that cheap. Let's see if I can get a shade for you guys. It's just in the shade light, so I probably should have gotten something a little bit darker. or I could have put this under my foundation, but let's go ahead and see how this blends out. I'm having a really hard time blending it out, and I think I just totally messed up my makeup because I do think this is a little too light for me, but hopefully we can still make it work after everything is wrapped up together. And now I will swatch the highlighter for you guys. I like how it's pink, the little brush is pink. This is what the highlight looks like, which I find kind of weird. I don't know if it doesn't even blend out nice enough. It just kind of staying like that. It's definitely not going into the sinking into the skin at all. So I am not digging that. Maybe it's supposed to be a concealer primer? Maybe? No, it says concealer and highlighter. I guess you put the concealer under the eye as well. I mean the highlighter under the eyes as well. So let's go ahead and try that out. And it says you can also use it as a eyeshadow base. But I got myself a primer. But let's go ahead and try that highlight under the eyes, and hopefully we don't whack this up even more than it already is. I think so far this is the worst product that I got. I really don't like it. Actually, it's not looking too bad now that that highlight thing is on, so I actually like it now. It's a good duo, I guess. It goes good together, not apart. So let's go ahead and move on to contouring. Actually, no, let's move on to the eyebrows first. That way I know if I can put anything around the eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, you guys have seen me use this before. It's my e.l.f. brow pencil. So let's go ahead and brush out the eyebrows. And now let's fill them in. And this is definitely more of a natural eyebrow kind of pencil, not really something that's going to give you a really strong dark brow, so I still like it though. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do my eyebrows evenly on both sides. Drives me insane. It really drives me insane. But now that we got this looking all whack. Alright, now let's move on to contouring and all that. I got the contour palette in the darker shades. There's a lot of different shades. This is one of the darker ones. Oh, this is looking like it might be broken. It's looking really dusty and I don't think that's a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dust this off. Oh god, I'm really scared to open this right now. I'm gonna continue to open this in the bathroom. This fell all over my white carpets, so now I have a big brown stain on my floor, and this palette is completely destroyed. That is what it's looking like right now. I did go ahead and touch it. A little bit, and it just feels so smooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try anyways. I know that might be a really bad idea. I might fuck myself up, but let's go ahead and try it anyways and see how it applies, because it feels so smooth, and if I like it then I'll buy it again when it's not broken. So let's go ahead and use it. Alright, I'm gonna get the darkest shade in here and I'm gonna use that to contour. As you guys have probably been able to tell, I am using my favorite brushes to give all these products a fair shot, because I don't know if their brushes are good, so I want to try these products out with the brushes I know I like. That way I know that these work and it's not the brushes. So it definitely takes a little bit to build up, but I like that because that way I'm not just going bam and it's just going on too hard on my face. So I like that it takes a little bit to build it up. I'm going to use this shade right here, this right next to the darkest shade, and I'm going to use that to bronze up the area. I'm really liking that bronzing shade. And then I'm gonna go on with that shade that's right next to the really light shade, and I'm gonna apply that under the eyes. Actually, I'm not going to do that because, well, I guess we can try it still. That is the only shade that didn't break, but all the other things are over it. It feels so creamy. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna try applying it under the eyes. Wish me luck. Bad idea. I'm not gonna do it to the other eye. Okay. Let's grab that really light shade, and I'm gonna use that to highlight the area. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab my blush. I'm gonna apply that now. For blush, I got the shade Shy, and this was like $1 or $2, so hopefully this is amazing. I like that shade of pink. Definitely not the most luxurious case, and I am having a hard time opening it. Oh, that's really cute. They put a little mirror on the bottom, so I'm not gonna use this brush. I'm gonna throw that away, and I'm gonna grab a little bit and just swirl that on the cheek. That is such a pretty pink, and a little bit goes a long way, so don't put too much on your brush, otherwise it'll really mess up the look. Oh, I really like this shade. Alright, I'm gonna go back with that really light shade in the contour palette and apply that on top of the cheekbones. I really like this palette, but it's completely broken, so I'm gonna have to throw it away, and I am gonna just have to buy a new one because I really like how creamy it is and how everything looks, so I will be repurchasing this item. Now we're gonna get the highlighter. I got the Beautiful Bare Liquid Highlighter, and it's in the shade Illuminating, so hopefully it's not too light, and let's go ahead, take it out. This is a liquid highlighter, which I have a hard time blending out, but it was the only one that I could find other than a mineral one, and I thought that I would try something out, something new. Okay, so this is what the bottle itself looks like. It feels like lip balm, actually. And I put a little bit on my fingers. It's a nice brown shade. Go ahead and put that on top of the cheeks and see how that looks. Ooh, I like it. Just so you know, I am really bad at applying liquid highlighters, so if it looks bad, it's not the highlighter's fault. It is definitely my fault. But this is looking very beautiful. I like this highlighter. I love this highlighter. I love it. It looks so pretty. I'm gonna grab that same amount and put it on the other side. You really need just a little bit. Alright, I am really liking that highlighter. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the face, and I'm gonna use my HD powder in the shade Sheer. There was a lot of different shades, but I got the shade Sheer just because I don't really want to get something that's too light for me and then it doesn't look good. It comes in a cute little bottle like this. It doesn't feel the best luxurious item ever, but I mean, $6 is what it costs, so I wouldn't really expect too much from it. And the packaging, so let's go ahead and put that all over the face, and hopefully it works out well. It comes up with a little puffer. Maybe I'll use a puffer because this puffer actually feels really soft. Okay, so the inside looks like this. It has a little turn thingy to close it, and that way the powder won't fall out, but I don't know how to. Okay, so I should pour the powder here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, now I see why, because it actually comes out a lot. I literally didn't even pat it, and this is what happened. Okay, I don't like puffers. Give it a try. Ooh, I don't think I like this. It made my highlight go away completely. But these are my most oily areas, so that's why I would like to put it there. Ooh, that totally clung onto my forehead. I don't like this powder. This powder is definitely a pass. I don't like it. I don't like how it clings onto everything, and I don't like how it totally made my highlight go away. Let's go ahead and just powder on the rest with my other brush. I definitely don't like how this made my makeup look. It made it look kind of dead, and my highlight has kind of disappeared. So I'm not liking this finished powder. But let's move on. And now we're moving on to the eyes, so I am really excited about that. Okay, for eyes, I got the Shadow Lock Primer in the shade Sheer. I don't really care about the shade because my eyeshadow is going to go over it, so I just grabbed whichever eye primer that I found. And all I care about is that it works. It does its job. That's what I wanted to do. The bottle feels really cheap, so hopefully it doesn't come out like the other one all patchy and stuff. And put that on the eyelid. And I'm really digging how it kind of just disappears into the eye, so it's not going to add any shade onto your eyeshadow. For shadow, I got Flawless Shadow in the shades Golden Goddess. There was a lot of different eyeshadows, but I didn't really want a big palette, and I really like these browns. The other ones were kind of too diverse, but this one I love these colors. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and hopefully it works out really well. And this was $2, I believe. So far the only thing that I don't like is the face primer. Everything else has been working out really, really well. But let's see how everything lasts throughout the day. That's what really matters. And this one comes with a little mirror down here again. I'm gonna grab the base shade and I'm gonna apply that. Well, basically I'm gonna actually be using this pretty much the way that it says here, except I'm not going to be using this for the line. I'm going to be using that for the outer corner. So I'm going to go ahead and get that base color, and I'm going to apply that basically all over the lid. So far I'm not really seeing that much build up on that crease, but this is just a base color, so it's not really supposed to do anything. There's not too much fallout either so far, so hopefully it's like that for the darker shades. And then I will swatch these colors for you on my hand so that you guys can see how that looks. Okay, now we're going to go in with that crease color, which is this pinkish shade that is so pretty, and I'm going to apply that on the crease like it says to do.
Ooh, it is so pretty. I really like it. This is such a win.
If it actually stays this shade, it stays just this perfect all day. So far really good on the fallout and really good in pigmentation. Now we're going to go with that line color, but we're going to apply that right here on the outer corners of our eyes. Alright, then now we're gonna use that lid shade right here, and we're gonna apply that on the lid. Ooh, this color does not look too good. This one's really powdery. Alright, so now we're gonna go in and grab that the eyeliner. Oh well, first actually I'm gonna swatch this for you guys. So these are the colors: base, eyelid, crease, and line. I really love this shade right here. It is so gorgeous, and the chocolate color is really pretty too. This one is kind of chalky on here, but it applied pretty nicely on the lid, and this one is kind of chalky too, but I mean, can't complain for $2, you know? Okay, now let's get the eyeliner on. Oh yeah, for the eyeliner, I totally started opening this up without showing you guys. I got the shade Charcoal, and it's a liquid eyeliner, Expert liquid eyeliner, and this is what it looks like in the case. I'm trying to open it up for you guys. I'm just so excited to get into this eyeliner. Right, so this is what it looks like. It feels really cheap, but I mean, $1, can't complain, over $1. And this is what the tip looks like, so it's really fine. Let's go ahead and see how it glides on. I am actually really liking how easy it was to apply this. For mascara, or for the eyelashes, I actually didn't get a mascara. There was a couple mascaras, but I didn't get a mascara. What I got instead was falsies. And on top of the falsies that I had gotten, also Sarah sent me some falsies on our swap video. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, I will link that down below, and I will link her video down below as well, so you guys can check that out if you guys haven't already, because she did send me some eyelashes and she got me the same exact ones that I had already gotten for myself. So if I like these, that's going to be amazing, since I have another pair to go and ready set to go. I am really bad at putting on eyelashes. I have never put on eyelashes other than once, and I totally messed up my eyes. But let's see how these ones go on. Hopefully these ones are easy and I won't mess up my eye makeup. So let's go ahead and get that on. So these are the lashes, and they're the natural lash kit, and it has the glue in it. Okay guys, one eyelash is on. I'm feeling really out of my comfort zone. This is not something I'm used to. I'm gonna apply some mascara that I already own to see if I can blend it in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna take them off. Let's go ahead and see how that goes. Okay guys, so the fake lashes did not work out. I tried my best to put more mascara on. Maybe if I would have done it with my eyebrow pluckers that I couldn't find, it would have been better, but couldn't find them. So we're just gonna move on, and I'm just gonna move on from the eyelashes and just put on normal eyelash mascara stuff. I'm sorry guys, that was a fail. Also, I'm not knowing how I feel about this eyeliner anymore, because some of it came off with the eyelash glue, with the eyelash glue, yeah. So we're gonna move on from that, and we're gonna wrap this all up with the lips. So I got 3 lip shades. I got the shade Ravishing Rose, Bordeaux, like France, Bordeaux Beauty, and Party in the Buff. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all 3 of these, and then I'll choose the color that I want to apply to my lips. So we'll start with Party in the Buff, and I will swatch these later on the lips for you guys too, but right now just the lips, just the hand. This is Party in the Buff. Definitely, this is not going to be the shade that I apply on my lips right now. Maybe it'll look better on the lips, but I don't want to risk it. Next is Ravishing Rose. Ooh, Ravishing Rose is really pretty. This is probably going to be what I go with. This is Ravishing Rose. It's super pretty. And now we're going to go in with Bordeaux Beauty, and we're going to swatch that also. And see which one is the best. Ooh, Bordeaux Beauty is so gorgeous, but it's a little bit dark for today's look. Ooh, yeah, that is so pretty. This is Bordeaux Beauty. And these lipsticks smell so sweet, kind of like MAC lipsticks. This is what this reminds me of. I'm really liking this color with this whole look. So put my hair down, and then I will start doing check-ins with you guys. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys like this look. I am really liking the lip color. The lip color is so gorgeous. So I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit and see how everything is holding on still. Hey guys, doing my first check-in with you guys. So far everything is pretty much holding up really well. The lipstick that I put on, I've been kissing James a lot, and it's lasting very, very nicely. It's leaving a really nice stain on my lip, so I love that. The blush is still there as well, just very vaguely, and the highlight got messed up with the setting powder. But other than that, everything is still holding on pretty nice. I really, really like the way everything is looking so far, so I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit again. Hey guys, it has been 2 hours later, and my makeup is still holding up pretty well. Nothing is oily at all, and my highlight is actually coming out again. So the only thing that's going away kind of is my lipstick, but it's still kind of giving it a nice tint to it. Eyeliner is still intact, and eyeshadow is still intact, so that's awesome. I am loving everything so far. How are you liking it, babe?
Oh, you know, I've had this for about 2 months, you know.
Hey guys, okay, so the last time you saw us, we were eating Juicy Lucy, and that was like maybe 30 minutes ago, if not less. But I just wanted to update on the lips. They did not resist the Juicy Lucy. They transferred over to the Juicy Lucy, and now I only have a little bit of pink left, so I am going to be reapplying again, and that's the second time I've reapplied today for the past 6 hours. So it did really good holding up. I kissed James a lot earlier and it was still on me, so I'm going to go ahead and reapply it, and I'll check in with you guys after that. Hey guys, I am doing a little check-in. My lipstick is gone again after 3 hours. I was kissing the dogs and James a lot, and I didn't upstand it after 3 hours, I believe it's been. So that's all gone. My eyeliner is running after I worked out a sweat, and I am getting a little bit oily around my nose and on my forehead, but it's not too excessive. You can't really tell. It looks more excessive because of the light though. So everything is still pretty much holding okay except for the eyeliner. I'm gonna have to fix that, and I'm gonna reapply again for the 3rd time today. But so far, for everything being I literally spent like $30 on all of these items. So for it being that cheap, everything is staying on pretty damn well. So I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit again. Hey guys, okay, so this is going to be my final check-in. It is 2 in the morning, so I have been wearing this makeup already for maybe 13-12 hours, if not more. My eyeliner is still kind of intact, but it also did start kind of rubbing off and smearing off earlier, so I did have to clean it up like I showed you guys, and it's practically non-existent right here. I really love the lipstick. I love how it leaves a really nice tint to your lips, so even when it's run out, you can still have a little bit of color on your lips. And I am liking that I'm not excessively oily compared to how other foundations in your field are more expensive at the drugstore. So I'm really liking that. I'm kind of oily around my T-zone area, but not as much as I could be compared to how long I've been wearing everything for. My blush is pretty much gone, and so is my highlight, but my foundation is still pretty much intact. And my concealer is also pretty much worn out. I can't really tell if it's there anymore. It's not looking as fluorescent as it was before. But my concealer is lasting a very long time on my chin, and on my forehead is starting to go away too. My eyebrows are looking great. I love this eyebrow pencil. It's amazing. And my eyeshadow is gone, but I'm not going to be too rough on it because it was $2 and I was rubbing my eyes out a lot. So if it wasn't for that, maybe it would still be on my lips, but all in all, I really like all the products. I'm not going to give it a really hard critique because it wasn't expensive at all. It was really affordable, and everything lasted pretty well other than the highlighter that was already gone because of the face finish powder. So I loved everything, especially the lipsticks. The lipsticks were gorgeous. I've always wanted a lip color like the one I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I finally have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and close off this video, and I'm gonna give all these products a thumbs up except for the press finishing powder, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.